Goldgroup's had a lot of success over the past year, as many companies have. It's been a great market. We are a gold producer, and we are expanding and have a great future ahead of us. So we're rapidly expanding our production output. Cautionary statements, I have many of them because the regulators want to see a lot of caveats, et cetera, in press releases. This next one is for announcing gold equivalents. This is resource numbers. Here we are building our portfolio of assets. So we have a mine called Cerro Prieto that we've been mining in Goldgroup for a long period of time. That project has been, the capacity has been doubled. We now have sites on 20,000 ounces of gold annually. We're planning to do a reprocessing of the heap leach pads. That should add another 8,000 or 9,000 ounces. Hope to have that in production towards the end of this year. We have purchased the San Francisco mine. This mine has a long history, a lot of production in the past. It went into receivership in 2023. We purchased it out of receivership, and we plan to put that back in production by the end of this year. It's a simple restart, cleaning all the equipment up, probably about $2 million spent to clean everything up, get a contractor in, and start mining again. We expect 40,000 ounces annually from that project based on historic production. So that brings us up to the 70,000 ounce level. So we're fastly approaching a mid-tier producer. We have announced a merger with Gold Resources, a U.S. New York Stock Exchange listed company active in Mexico. They have one mine called the Don David mine. You can see resources outlined there. This mine's been in production for quite a while. They've had a lot of improvements over 2025. A great mine. It's primarily silver, but it has gold and base metals as well. And they also have the Back 40 project in Michigan, which is a large VMS deposit at the feasibility stage. So our plan would be to put it into feasibility and decide how to put it into production after that. Now, Don David and Back 40 are in Gold Resources. We've announced that deal. It's going to take us probably 3 months to get through all the regulations, shareholder approvals, et cetera. So we hope April or May, probably into June, before that would all come into the company, and we would have then 2 mines operating, one more coming into production near the end of this year. There's a little stepping stone showing Cerro Prieto down below. We produced just over 8,000 ounces of gold last year. It was kind of a tough year. We were doubling our production capacity. We now have that, so we should be 3 times that going forward. San Francisco mine, they produced 48,000 ounces in the last full year of their production before they shut down into receivership. So we anticipate those types of numbers going forward once we put that back into production. Don David over there, 23,000 ounces of gold equivalent in 2026 or 2025. That looks like 3 or 4 times that for 2026. They've solved all the issues they had in their production and are mining and doing very well. The Back 40 up above, that's the project I explained before, and we're actively pursuing other acquisitions. So we may have other ones coming down the pipe after we close the Goldgroup or the Gold Resources acquisition. So where does that put us? So here's a kind of a comparative slide. You can see Goldgroup down on the left-hand side at Gold Resources at 224 million market cap. Goldgroup at 437 million market cap. You combine those two, you get up to the 660 million market cap, theoretically. And then where do we go from there? Get our production profiles, deliver on what we think we can do, and we become quickly a mid-tier producer. Our production guidance over the other side, 23,000 ounces are what we're after in Goldgroup. 37 from Gold Resources brings us up to 60. And then bringing San Francisco on would put us past that and towards the 104,000 ounces annually. Share structure. So Goldgroup has just under 300 million shares issued, fully diluted 360. Our warrants, all in the money, can bring us $40 million in. That we're well cashed up. We have 20 million US in the treasury. Gold Resources is a similar amount in their treasury. So our cash position is good, and our major shareholders are Eric Sprott and Kalu Opportunities Funds. This is our board of directors. As I mentioned myself, long history in the industry, 40 years. Founded Luca Mining, left Luca Mining 2 years ago into Goldgroup Mining now. Anthony is CFO, one of the best CFOs I've ever had to work with. Corey Blair and Roberto are all directors, lots of experience in the industry. So looking at Cerro Prieto, it's an open pit mine. It's been producing since 2014. We've recently completed the expansion to double our production. We're planning to reprocess the existing heap leach pile. We'll add more ounces annually for 5 to 6 years. So it's a steady foundational asset, and we'll continue. We have about a 3-year mine life on that at this time, but we're exploring, developing. We're definition drilling on zones now. We believe that we'll continue to bring new resources into the company. 3 more minutes. There's San Francisco. So this was a very active mine in the past. It's a development asset, a near-term restart. As I said, we believe we can put that back into production towards the end of this year. Lots of resource upside, lots of zones to continue to explore. 2 pits were in operation. Historic 2021 gold production, almost 49,000 ounces. Don David, a producing asset, will be acquired through the merger. Significant precious metal deposit, mostly silver. The highest paying commodity is silver. It's a epithermal system. It's a very good, well-developed mine and active. And then back 40, this is the VMS deposit in Michigan. This is at a feasibility stage level. Permitting, it has to be permitted. We'll go through, do the pre-feasibility study once the merger is complete, and then decide whether we can put it into production and get permitting in place. We would anticipate permitting to be easier now with the current administration in the US than it has in the past. So that's almost the end. What we're building, a new mid-tier gold company. We're targeting over 100,000 ounces of gold equivalent at the end of 2026, going into 2027. Continued aggressive acquisitions on investigating mergers and acquisitions. We have a strong presence in Mexico. We've been down there a long period of time. We have excellent people, excellent contacts into the government. So we believe we can be successful in acquiring new assets. And the portfolio of top-class producing assets with strong cash flows. And that's my presentation. Thank you, everybody.